Hey there, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Teddy.
I'm Mr. Grrr.
Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. Today we're talking about something called privilege.
Oh, please no. Tell me this shit isn't going to be shown to children and make them ashamed of their skin colour.
Queer Kid Stuff. You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff. Alright, this is a complicated one.
If it's complicated, then maybe it's not for kids.
But I think we can handle it. Today we're talking about privilege. You ready, Teddy?
Ready.
Okay, so privilege has to do with your identity and equality.
No, it's not. Privilege comes in many forms, but has nothing to do with those.
Oh, I know about those things.
Yeah, Teddy. We've talked a little bit about both identity and equality.
And I'm sure any child that's been subjected to your ideology is more stupid because of it.
Let's break it down. We talked about our identity and our gender when we talked about our pronouns.
My pronouns are they.
They means plural, multiple. He or she, pick one. It's not fucking difficult.
Awesome, Teddy. We also talked about being trans or cisgender when we talked about what trans means.
Young children do not need to know what trans means. They need to learn about the world around them, how to read, write, colours, history.
Study of math. Key to the universe.
Fuck off, Gabriel. I was going to say that.
That's another part of our identity.
You're cisgender.
Yep. We also talked about identity with your sexuality. I'm gay.
Now this is what really makes my piss boil. Why the fuck do you feel the need to teach sexuality to children? You're going to confuse them when they should be learning how to be a kid, nothing more.
And I'm asexual.
That's because you're a fucking stuffed bear.
These are all super important parts of your identity.
None of these are important parts of someone's identity. Their personality is, who their best friend is, what games they like to play, their favourite foods. Not your fucking identity politics bullshit.
But there are also other parts of it too. These are your race, your class, your ability status, your mental health, and your religion.
Some of which can change over time. So they're not important to teach, unless you're trying to indoctrinate them into your religion.
That's so much stuff.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff.
More than what a child needs to know about.
And we're going to talk about what all of that means over the next 5 episodes.
Fuck's sake, you really want to drill it into the kids' heads, don't you? You make me sick.
We'll talk about what those different parts of a person's identity mean and what it has to do with privilege. But first, let's finish defining privilege.
Yes, let's make all the white kids feel like they're somehow guilty of something they have no control over, and all the other kids are victims. What could possibly go wrong?
Are you keeping up, Teddy?
I think so.
Okay. This is a lot to learn about, and it can be kind of complicated. If you get confused, you can always go back and re-watch our videos to understand it better.
Or better yet, don't watch it at all. You'll be much better off.
And you can always ask your grown-up.
Well, it depends on the grown-up. Preferably someone who's not been affected by the millennial bug.
Okay, got it. I'm ready. You can keep going, Lindsay.
Okay, so that's the identity part of privilege. The other part is about equality. Having privilege is when a person has an advantage over another person because of how they identify.
For instance, if you're a female with absolutely no talent for writing or art, you could still get a job at Marvel, as long as you identify as a comic book writer. And the last time I checked, there's a Gay Pride Month, gay pride parades all over the world. That's pretty privileged.
You talked about this when you taught me how to be a good ally.
Good ally. You only need allies if you're fighting a war. And trust me, there's no wars against you. But keep this shit up and there will be a backlash.
That's right, Teddy. Do you remember talking about what homophobia has to do with privilege?
And children don't need to know what homophobia is because they don't need to know what gay is at that age. Because they don't need to be taught about sexuality.
Oh yeah, is it that straight people have privilege and gay people don't?
Yeah, and that has to do with homophobia because sometimes gay people aren't treated equally.
Created equally. You make it sound like being gay is a disability. I'm sure this bitch is mentally retarded, but no need to tar every gay with the same brush.
I get it. I think.
Okay, let's think about it a different way. You like playing on the monkey bars in the playground, right, Teddy?
Did she just say Teddy was a monkey? That's a microaggression. Just because he's got brown fur, there's no need to call him a monkey.
Teddy?
I love the monkey bars.
Okay, well, the monkey bars are easier for some people to play on than others, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck has that got to do with anything? You're saying that if you can swing on the monkey bars, you have privilege? Now, if they're owned by someone else and they allow you to climb on them, that's a privilege.
Okay, well, I've got a fun new song that's gonna help us out with this one.
Oh no, you're fucking done. I'll take it from here.
Sometimes when you're at the park playing, you'll find some of the other kids saying, "Look, see, the monkey bars are a breeze."
That's because they practiced and tried until they learned how to do it. That's not privilege, you fucking moron. It's called a result.
You watch the other kids swinging by with these, but you can't reach. You sit there thinking, that's no fair. There's nothing more I could have done to prepare for this challenge.
There is. It's called climbing.
Just need to be taller.
No, just climb.
And that's what privilege is. Could be money, could be that you're funny, could be that your world is always sunny.
It's not always sunny here, but it's always warm.
But you're lucky, and that's what privilege is.
No, it's not.
Your friends might think, what can I do to help you out when you are blue? And you tell them that you have an idea.
Find something else you're good at.
You can build a brand new jungle gym.
How the fuck is that fair on those who want a challenge? That's how people grow, you dumb fucktard.
A safe place where everybody wins.
Fuck your safe spaces.
'Cause everyone deserves a shot to be a doctor, a lawyer, an astronaut.
And how do you propose to make this possible? Simplify the human body so even a retard can be a doctor? Bring the moon closer to crawling distance? Things are hard for a reason. You fucking fruitcake.
We can change what privilege is. We can make goals reachable.
Oh fuck this, I can't take any more of this shitty song. Goals are reachable for those who work hard. And the ones who aren't able to do it don't end up being a fucking brain surgeon just because they're not tall enough to reach the fucking monkey bars and don't have intelligence to figure out how to climb.
I totally get it now. I want to help you make a brand new jungle gym that everyone can have fun on right now.
Or you can just give the smaller kids something else to play with until they're big enough.
That's awesome, Teddy. It's gonna take a lot of time and teamwork to get done, but I really think we can do it.
Not on my watch. This utter nonsense and bullshit should not be taught in schools or even out of it. What happened to just working hard? And when you grow up and realise that you've achieved nothing but want fame and money, I'll be around, waiting, with a contract.